Hi, my name is Darlene Tewitz. I'm with NSI, and I'll be doing a demo on NSI's new product, that is the Simplicité PolyDip system. I've already prepped the natural nail and applied a tip. You can do over natural nail overlay or tip if extra length is desired. Natural nail prep is no different than any other enhancement. Push back your eponychium, removing the dry cuticle, and etch the natural nail with your 180 grit file. Blend in your tip using, again, your 180 grit file. PolyDip is a 4-step gel-based dip system. Each bottle is numbered so you know which one to start with. We're going to use prep first. Prep the natural nail, staying off the skin and only up to your tip application. Repeat on all other 5 fingers. Once dehydrated, move on to step 2, which is bond. Again, apply from cuticle line up to tip application. Repeat on all 5 fingers. Once dry, you're going to move in to the poly base, which is step 3. The first layer of poly base will extend from the cuticle line to the free edge and will not be dipped. Apply a thin layer. Cure in an LED for 30 seconds or a UV for 120. You're going to get ready to do your second application of your poly base. If I was doing full clear color, I would apply from cuticle line to free edge. I'm going to do a fade. I'm only going to apply from mid to free edge. I'll be using the color Ritzy. You want to insert the finger into the powder at a 45-degree angle, gently and slowly, brushing off any excess. And to give that gradient look, just going to use a brush and blend back into the light LED for 30, UV 120. You're going to take your plush brush and you're going to remove up any of the dry excess powder. Again, because we are doing an ombre effect, we're going to go and use our poly base one more time, only applying from the cuticle to mid. Apply a thin layer poly base along the cuticle line. This time we're going to be using Deep Secrets, which is the Simplicité black powder. The black powder will not stick to any of the silver because the poly base is already dry. So we're only going to be getting black where we've applied the poly base. Because of the length of the nail, I'm going to just blend back my powder into the cuticle line. Then I want to brush forward my poly base until I'm happy with the application. Then I'll cure again into the LED for 30 or the UV for 120. Brush off the excess powder using our plush brush. I'm happy with the black, but I want to bring a little more silver up into the gradient. So I'm going to do one more thin layer of the poly base. Dipped in the silver, Ritzy. Dip into the Ritzy. But this time, I'm going to leave a little room so that I can blend back. I'm just softening those lines a little bit. Once happy, into the LED again for 30 or 120 for the UV. Once dry, use your plush brush and remove any dry powder. Now I need to build up just slightly, so I'm going to encapsulate in the Simplicité clear. I'm going to use my poly base and apply from the cuticle line all the way to the free edge. Leave room at the margin so that product doesn't build up and you get excess lifting. Take your clear and insert the finger all the way to the cuticle line. Cure for 130 LED or 120 UV. Remove the excess dust. If the nail is flat, you can use the poly base and apply extra to create a slight apex. Dip into the Simplicité clear, nice and slow, covering the nail. The new powder is only going to apply where the new poly base has been applied. Cure LED for 30, UV 120. Remove excess powder. Now it's important for you to seal before you do your refined filing. So using step 4, seal the entire nail from cuticle edge to free edge. Cure in your LED for 30 seconds, UV for 120. Remove shine using cleanse, refine file with your endurance buffer 180-240. At this point, Apply design if client desires. Remove dust using cleanse. I'm going to apply a design using the NSI Design Gel and using our NSI HD Detail Brush. Load your brush with the tack-free Design Gel and apply design as desired. When using the Design Gel, it will stay in its place as long as it's not touching. Once you touch, it will run together. So you can keep going and creating your design without having to freeze in between. Insert it into the LED lamp for 60 seconds to cure. Once the design is completed, seal with step 4. Apply sealant from cuticle line to free edge. Cure in the LED for 30 seconds or UV for 120. Once cured, wipe tacky disbursement off using cleanse. Complete your service using Nurture Oil. Apply to cuticle line and massage in gently. There you have your finished full color Simplicité dip system.